Hey beautiful people, LosingDrea here, and today is November 1st, 2019. I'm coming to you guys with another video. I know I must have got the flu or something, and my brains kind of got joggled into doing the right thing for a change. Hey guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below and be sure to ring the bell so you can be notified of all new videos as I put them out to you, as well as if I go live. At least so far. Let's not jinx myself. But I'm coming to you guys with a new video update, and I'm going to open up this package I got from Amazon Prime with all of you guys. Yeah, so knock at the door just a few moments ago. It's actually after 5 p.m. already. I'll be breaking my fast pretty soon. I got this package from Amazon Prime. I already know what it is. I just wanted to open it up with you guys here because it's something that a lot of us in the keto community have been enjoying lately with our chaffles. Lakanto maple syrup. But it's not just your normal size Lakanto maple syrup. This is the 26 fluid ounce bottle of Lakanto maple syrup. It is a huge, very heavy bottle, and I kind of went through this rather quickly while losing all this weight that I've been losing, eating the sweet chaffles every now and again that I will enjoy. Like, I make 2 chaffles out of 3 eggs. One I'll usually make into a sandwich I can fold in half and be very happy with a half of because it's a Belgian waffle. And the other one I'll eat like a dessert and have with some syrup. Of course, I'm not the only one in the household eating them. I got to admit, I've been giving my mom some of this. I've also used this in the past to make mug cakes and whatnot and kind of give them a little bit of sweetness or a little bit of that moistness to it. Absolutely delicious stuff, guys. A little bit more watery than your normal maple syrup, but that being said, it a little goes a long way, and it tastes great, just like maple syrup. And even though it's sweetened with monk fruit, and a lot of people are complaining about the taste of monk fruit, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't see any difference. I really don't. So this particular bottle, mind you guys, the reason that I'm showing it to you is I am an Amazon Prime member. If you're not a Prime member, of course I'm not paid, not being sponsored to say this, but if you're not a Prime member, you should look into becoming a Prime member. If you are a student or possibly have a child in your house who is a student, they might qualify for a student Amazon Prime account, which would be a heck of a lot cheaper than a regular account, and you can always order things through them and have it shipped directly to you. I really don't know how that works. You'll have to look into it, but I do know that students do get a big-time discounted rate on their Prime memberships, as opposed to us adults. Another thing to note is if you have a household with other family members who also might wish to shop through Amazon, they can do so. They can piggyback on your account. I don't remember up to how many family members it is, but you can also look into that. So that's also an option. Now, this particular bottle, the reason I ended up buying 26 ounces in lieu of the initial, I think it's 8-ounce bottle, is because one day I put the 8-ounce bottle in my cart and I did not check out right away, and then the price changed and it pissed me off because I ended up finding this bottle for like $14. It was ridiculous, and it was a lot more of a savings to buy it this way. So now I just buy it this way. There's no sense in spending $8 on the half the size bottle when for $14 I can get this bottle, and it's plenty enough for just myself, let alone a household of 3 adults where 2 of them really don't even eat that much and really don't eat that much of this. And of course, when I bought this, I wasn't using it to sweeten mug cakes like I just told you just a few minutes ago. That it could be used for. Now, one of the things that I know about Lakanto, and again, I'm not sponsored by Lakanto, I'm not sponsored by Amazon, I'm not sponsored by anybody right now. Nobody wants me to do anything for them. I've been asked to do a few reviews, but if I even receive the products that I've been asked to review, that'll be a wonderful time to celebrate, because I've had a lot of people contact me to do reviews and try their products, but then they never send me anything so that I can go and either purchase it or just send it to me so I can use it and then do a review on it. I am extremely honest when it comes to you guys here on my channel and how I will review things, and I am very upfront and forward with these people who want to send me things, and I tell them right off the bat, I'm going to give my honest opinion. I do not lie to my subscribers. They are my friends. More or less, more so, they're my family. You guys are, to me, are like my online family. And I'm not going to give you anything that I'm not going to use. And I'm not going to lie to you just because I'm being paid to. I'm not going to be a sellout in that manner. Hope you all respect me for that, because I could use some extra something, even if it is just products. But I haven't yet shared wish list or none of that. I haven't done any of that on my channel. I don't need anything. Well, I need a lot of stuff, but that's besides the point. I don't want anything except for your views. You know what I mean? Just give me a few views. Help me get to the top already. So getting back to what I was saying about not being sponsored by Lakanto, liking this product. They have other flavored syrups, I think strawberry and also a peach, and I would love to try them. I did reach out to Lakanto to be a brand ambassador or what have you. I also sent an additional email because after 30 days I did not hear back from them. I was reassured by whoever replied that they would eventually get back to me, that they're quite busy in regards to that particular thing that they do as far as finding people to be their ambassador. Look, I only eat their products. I can't say for certain that I'm going to be a good prospect ambassador. I don't have a lot of people who follow me here on my YouTube channel, but I also have an Instagram account. I also have Pinterest. I have Facebook. More about that later. I didn't slip of the tongue. I did say fake. I have Twitter. You know, I have all the social medias. If you haven't already found me on social media, please feel free. Any of the social medias that you care to go to, you can find me on there as the same name that I am on here on my channel, LosingDrea. I did that for the ease of being able to find me for anybody who might care to. However, don't go joining anything just to join me. This is why I don't do that Patreon stuff, because even for myself, I have a lot of you that I love and respect dearly, and I wish to support in whatever possible way I'm capable of. However, I cannot. I'm not a patron. I don't care to go on that platform. I have enough social media platforms that I'm already a member of, that to go and join up on another platform and then pay to get the same kind of content that I've been getting here for free, and or if I wish to give a donation in another form, like if you go live and you do super chats or something like that, then yeah, if I can afford to, if I'm capable of doing it, I want to do it in that manner. YouTube is my number one, and I'm sorry if I sound like I'm yelling, because I sound like I'm yelling at myself. YouTube is my number one platform that I go to. I even pay to have a monthly, it comes out of my account, you know, automatically for Netflix. And I don't watch Netflix. I watch YouTube videos. If I have time for anything at all, it's to watch and support my friends here on YouTube. If you subscribe to me and you have videos, I will subscribe back to you. Sometimes, depending on who you are, I've subscribed to your channel even if you didn't have videos, because maybe, just maybe, I'm hoping you might end up putting out a video or two. And I want to be the first to see it, like it, and share it with whoever might want to watch it. I have almost 3,000 followers on Facebook. So, yeah, Lakanto has some other products. They have sweeteners, flavorings, vanilla maple syrup, the peach, the strawberry. I think they might even have chocolate. I don't know. I definitely want to try their other products because I'm in love with this one. I am. I'm addicted to it. You know, going to be going away, and I want to make sure I have my Lakanto syrup with me. I'm going to be bringing my waffle iron if I don't just order another one. So, hey, why not have two? I end up making two at a time anyways, and that's probably my best bet now that I thought of that and put it out there in the universe. That's what I'm going to do. And yeah, just trying to get some things done here around the house. I was out sweating in the hot box garage for a little bit, gathering up some items and stuff that I initially was going to sell in the garage sale, which I've decided garage sales are not for me. It does not pay to sit out there in that hot heat and sweat my you-know-what off. I mean, if you tell somebody it's $1, they say no. You say 50 cents, they say no. I mean, what do they want you to say? Why don't you give me a price, you know? And they're like, no. So they just want it for free. I'm just not willing to deal with those kind of people. I already had one crazy person, and I'm not sure whether or not I mentioned that on video. Yeah, I did. I did mention that on video. My brains are getting a little better, but they're still, scrambled. Anyway, speaking of scrambled, I'm not sure what I'm going to eat in a little while. It's already almost 6 o'clock, and I usually break my fast between 6 and 7 p.m. I did a little bit of videoing of me making my coffee and stuff, which you might have already seen before. It's nothing different. It's nothing spectacular. I did promise at least one of you guys that I was going to do a video doing my chaffles. I might attempt to do that today, because I think that's what I'm going to make, because I'm going to make chaffles, but I'm going to do it on video the best possible way I can to get it on video. And if for any reason there are any disturbances, talking, chirping, squawking wise, I will probably try my best to do a voiceover and cut all that out, because I know that can be annoying. It's annoying to me. It's distracting anyways, and I don't like to be distracted, and I also like to have, put myself in other people's shoes and say, well, if I'm being distracted, maybe y'all being distracted, and you can hear Chico in the background. At least I do. So then I think you do. And then Pickle is sitting here calling me, Mom, Mom. At least that's what it sounds like. See? Sounds just like Mom. And she wants to come in here, and I don't like to let them here in my office, because this is also where I'm keeping a lot of items and stuff, and I live in a smoke-free home, and I like to consider that my stuff, as far as my knowledge is concerned, once it gets into my hands, is pet-free. Even though I have pets in the house, they're not around the stuff that I use for resale. They're either out in the garage or somewhere where the cats cannot or the dogs cannot get to them. And that goes for birds too, because some people are actually allergic to animals and or pet dander. So you have to disclose these things when you're selling them. And I really don't, but I'm a thrifter, and I don't know where the stuff comes from either. So anything, it could come from a house that had smoke or pets. And I try to smell them and try to put that in the listing if I sell something. But I really don't have a problem with a lot of the stuff I sell is like new items that are still in the package that have maybe opened and looked in, but never really used, or something to that effect. So anyways, that's another channel. So that's what I had for you for now, and I'll be coming back in a little while with the rest of the video. Hey everyone. This is why I don't do videos, because every time I come on here, he wants to be the center of attention. Yes. People, LosingDrea here, and today I'm coming to you with a cup of coffee. And that's all I got for you. November 1st. Wow. October seemed to just go right by. Seriously, it just kind of went right on by. And I hope so, because it wasn't a good month for me. I'm wearing skinny jeans today. I was in Walmart yesterday, if any of you saw my yesterday's video. I know it was kind of like a little long. I probably should have edited it a little bit more. I guess y'all got the idea, regardless, that I was in Walmart and the lights went out. People were perplexed by why it even happened, due to the fact that there was no bad weather taking place at that moment in time. So I take it their lights and everything are run on some sort of a system that's computerized, and somebody screwed the pooch. So yeah, finally got out of there after quite a bit and was happy to do so. And I'm almost like, what's the word I'm looking for? Shell shocked or something. You know, like when you're afraid to go back in and do something. Like, I don't want to go back into that particular Walmart like it's going to happen again. I didn't even get what I wanted. I grabbed these jeans. I had them in my cart, and I said, you know what, I'm going to leave them because I kept procrastinating to spend a couple of bucks. These were $16.97, and I was just procrastinating as to whether or not, got like a hair on me, as to whether or not I should buy them. This is one of the reasons that I'm sitting here picking the hair off my jeans. This is one of the reasons I don't buy white. And these jeans are faded. So they're faded blue jeans, and I don't know if you can see them. Let's pan this down. So they're skinny jeans. They're a plain size 18. And they say skinny jeans on the tag, on the label. So I was like really, really like yay about getting these jeans. They're a little tattered, but there's no holes in them. They're like the beginnings of like what I would say if my cat got a hold of them. A few of my cats got a hold of them. So yeah, I'm happy that I'm in them. They'll probably stretch out a little bit. I haven't yet tried to cuff the bottoms, but I like to wear my jeans with the bottoms cuffed, which that's what I was looking for, was the Levi Strauss signature modern slim cuffed jeans. They don't come cuffed, but I cuffed them, and I was wearing them to the point where I started to get holes in them, but in the wrong place, not in the legs or anywhere like that. They were going in the thighs, and not that my thighs rub that much anymore together, but when you have a hole, your thigh on the opposite side, will rub to the opposite side. And actually both sides were starting to like blow out, and I don't like having holes in my thighs. And I haven't had any kind of rashes or any kind of issues or anything since starting keto. So I believe that the keto is a benefit in that factor, not TMI, just everybody should know that, there are so many good benefits to the ketogenic or the carnivore way of eating. Speaking of carnivore, yesterday was 130 days since I originally started Ketovore. I can't claim to be 100% carnivore because there have been things that I have thrown into the mix, like a little bit of sauce, or I make with the no sugar added ketchup and Worcestershire sauce, I make my own A1. For anybody who likes A1, try that. There is a carb or two in that because the ketchup does have a carb or two, but it's a great alternative if you like a little something with your meat when you eat your meat and you don't have any sauce to put on it. Also, the Stubbs, whatever it's called, makes some great sauces now. They used to just, that I know of, made like maybe 1 or 2 different flavors of barbecue. Now they have out a bunch of marinade sauces, and I have like a ginger teriyaki or something like that and some other one in there. I could make jerky with it, in fact, but for me, I cannot eat that, and I won't even attempt to, just because I want to try to keep my carbs to 0 and stay as carnivore as I possibly can, only because for my health benefits, because I feel much more better when I'm not adding things into the mix that don't need to be in there. So today's weight, I'll insert a picture here. Yeah, same as yesterday, 213 even. I don't know. I didn't really eat anything other than eggs. It was hard-boiled egg after hard-boiled egg after hard-boiled egg. And then I went to make egg salad and never ate it. I gave it to my husband. But then I made more eggs for later in the day, and I don't know. But that's all I really ate yesterday, was just eggs and some beef jerky. And the weight did not come down. But I was extremely stressed out yesterday. Extremely. I can't even stress how much stress I was going through yesterday. So yeah, and then last night came, and I was trying to upload that video to you guys on time because I was saying happy Halloween to everybody, yet it was way after Halloween had already ended for most folks in most towns anyways, before the video even was able to get uploaded, so I thought, and it kept timing out and failing there was some sort of error going on. So I literally had to save the video again in my editing program. I just totally saved it again with a much smaller file name, and that seemed to work. But that, again, took a lot of time. And then, of course, as I was uploading it, I mean, originally I was uploading yesterday's video, the last day of Vlogtober. I was uploading it and it said 20-something minutes. And I was like, since when? Usually even a 5-minute video takes like an hour. And here it was like 20-something minutes. And it kept saying like 20-something minutes till it would have been finished. And it looked like it was going. And all the information would be there. If you're a YouTuber and you upload videos, you know what I'm talking about. And it would have all the information there. But, you know, finally I said, you know what, let me do this and see if it works. And it worked. But I was up until 4 o'clock this morning, and I wasn't going to stay up that late because I didn't really have that reason, that, you know, there was nothing going on with my job for me to stay up that late. Well, I'm going to be traveling between the 7th and the 14th. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm looking to make a move from Florida to Georgia. And I have been kind of going back and forth anyways. I have family there, for anybody who wants to know why do you want to go there. And I have my mother that's lived with me for many, many years. And I feel that she needs to be around family that might end up taking her off my hands for at least a little while. The family that I have here, I love them dearly, but I don't think they want to be around her so much. And I don't mean to sound harsh and make that sound bad. She's not bad. She's just sometimes a little difficult to handle. And I hope she doesn't watch my videos and she hears that. But it's the truth. And I've been doing it since around 2004 or 2005, like right after her surgery. Like I took care of her through her surgery, and then I moved back into the home that she was living in as a right of survivor because I had actually inherited that home and it was my home. But she had some people that were living with her that were not going to get out unless I took possession back of my home. So I literally gave up my house that I was renting, living in Hollywood, and moved back to the house that was rightfully mine, and started to take care of it as if it was my home, but then later lost it back in 2012 when the economy was going bad and I just couldn't fight for it anymore. So that's what happened there, and we ended up here 135 miles north and west. My intentions were to try to move us closer to Sarasota because I have a brother and a nephew and a niece and a beautiful sister-in-law and a beautiful in-law family. Her family, they're just all wonderful people. I love them very much. And I wanted to be closer to them, but the cost of living there is a lot higher than I was able to afford even back then. It's even more so not affordable for someone like myself who lives with, you know, 2 people who are on disability and don't make a whole lot, but eat more and need more care. And, you know, it's like having 2 kids. Let me just say that. And yeah, I have to take care of them. And it's my family and it's my duty. And as long as I'm still kicking and I'm able to, that's what I got to do. And I didn't want to move myself to a place. I mean, I still want to live there. Don't get me wrong. If I could afford to live there, I would go there in a heartbeat. I love my brother. He's my younger brother. We're 5 years apart, and I love him dearly. And I want to be close to him, but I can't. I just can't afford to. And Georgia is cheaper to live, and I don't even know why I went down that whole rabbit hole. It's probably not important to most of you guys, but that's why I want to move there. And so I've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's costing me a little bit of money here and there to do that, but that's the plan. That's the plan. I'm not moving exactly right where my nibblings are. They'll be about an hour or so away. Kind of actually the same distance that it is from here to my brother in Sarasota. Because when I figured out I couldn't move there, this was like the closest place we could find that, you know, it's 90 miles from my doorstep to his old doorstep. He actually lives in the same community, but moved to I believe a much bigger house than what he was in. And yeah, he does very well for himself, and he's a great kid, and I'm very proud of him. And I don't look for help there. You know, he's got his family and he's doing his thing, just like I have to do my thing. And I don't rely on other people to help me because I don't want to ever lose what I got. And I have been a strong, firm, very firm believer that nothing in life comes free. And if you work really hard for what you got, you'll maintain it and you'll keep it. And if not, you probably won't take as good a care of it or appreciate it and respect it as well as you should. And there's nothing wrong with hard work. There's nothing wrong with going out and getting what's yours. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm going out and getting what's mine. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm living my life, and I'm trying to live it differently. I will say that, and that's about all I'll say about that. But I'm definitely trying to do things from here on out that are going to benefit me and my life, and my family then can, piggyback on my success. Hopefully it's success. And if not, at least they won't starve. I won't let them starve. I don't care what I got to do. But that's where I'm at. Maybe some of you guys can relate. This video is going on way too long. I'm just rambling, and I'm starting to get a hot flash. I don't know if you're starting to see the sweat bead up on my lip. It just happens, and I'm sitting here under an air-conditioned vent that's blowing on me right now. This is menopause, guys. This is my life.